Okay, I begin to introduce our paper, Detecting Human-Object Interaction via Fabricated Compositional Learning. My name is Zhihou from the University of Sydney. I'll begin to introduce a known challenge, open non-tailed HY detection. Open non-tailed HY detection addresses the problem of imbalanced learning and the few-shoot learning, as well as the zero-shoot learning in a unified way. Well, the combinatorial nature of HOI further highlights the issues of long-tail distribution in HOI detection, while humans can efficiently learn to recognize seen and even unseen HOIs from limited samples. The long-tailed issue of HOI also comes from the long-tailed distribution of objects or verbs. The long-tailed distribution of objects or verbs makes it difficult to compose new balanced HOIs from each mini-batch. Therefore, we divide an object fabricate to generate balanced object features for composing novel HOI samples. Here is the structure of fabricated compositional learning. While different from previous work, the fabricated compositional HOI branch is our contribution. The other two branches are similar to previous work. For example, the VCL. For each verb, we can generate a balanced object from noise objects and verb representation. Meanwhile, we also add an action verb node to recognize the verb representation, such that the verbs of the same verb category from different HOIs are as similar as possible. Thus, we can compose visual verbs and fabricate objects effectively. Here, we introduce the object fabricate. We design a verb-aware object fabricator to generate balanced objects for each verb, and further combine the fabricated objects with verb to compose new HOI samples. Similar to previous work, we also remove those invisible HOIs. Well, in each HOI, the port of the object is usually influenced by the human who is interacting the object. And the person who is interacting with the object is firmly related to verb representation. Therefore, we use the verb representation to generate corresponding object features. Noise is used to increase the diversity of the generated features. Well, here we illustrated the experimental results. We can find FCL largely improves the results of the SOTA on compositional zero-shoot HOI detection by over 2 points on 2 different settings. Furthermore, we also illustrate FCL can facilitate HOI detection with novel objects. While lastly, we illustrate the visualized analysis. We can observe the same class of the objects tend to glue together. Objects with the same verb tend to be similar within each object category. Furthermore, fabricated objects are still separable from real objects. Well, thanks for everyone. We include our work. We introduce a fabricated compositional learning to compose samples for open non-tailed HOI detection. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me.